Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Pool here,
This is Senex.
and we are bringing you the most awesomest tournament in the entire world. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's the FRB Grand Tournament, and I am so excited. How are you feeling today, Senex?
I am totally pumped. I cannot believe the quality of the games that we've been getting for this tournament and really the stress test that they have put the idea of FRB to.
Oh yeah, it's just been an absolute pleasure. I'm just so excited. The community has been great, so shout out to you, community, for just helping us out so much with this tournament and then just being huge supporters of FRB in general. And then, of course, shout out to our players for just, for playing.
Alrighty, so I just want to give a brief introduction to people who are watching right now who might not quite be familiar with the idea of FRB. What FRB is it's an idea that Baron, who is one of the Team Liquid mods and a very well-known map maker, came up with, and it's that in ordinary StarCraft 2, there might be a bit of a problem in that it's pretty easy to take a fairly small number of bases, build a big army, and then go and try and kill your opponent or you die. And that leads to a lot of death balls, not very much harassment, not very many spread out bases. And so what FRB is the idea of is to put fewer resources at each base, but generally make there be a lot more bases on the map to take. So there's more small engagements, and you can still death ball and get the nice fun armies of the late game, but it's not like required. It's not going to happen at like the 12-minute mark or something like that.
Yeah, for those of you who did play Brood War, you will probably like this mod a lot more. I guess you would call it a mod, but just this the style of play. It's just been so much fun to play and of course to cast the games. And definitely, like you were saying, just enforces macro style play, which is my favorite style to play. Alright,
Absolutely.
so let's go ahead and give a big shout out to our sponsors. Those of you who are listening, go ahead and visit Your Pro. It's YOURE.pro, I believe is the website. There's also cybersports.tv and then Peak Mode. All of those sponsors have just been so great. And then of course there's also Genesis Web Solutions who designed this beautiful overlay that you see. So big shout out to those guys.
Yes, indeed. Also, Loboscope, who is a community graphic designer who contributed a really, really awesome looking overlay and symbol for the tournament that we're going to be using. Not quite yet, but in just a little bit. And also, just as a general thing, to Zeek.com. They've been very helpful in organizing the tournament and making sure that we were able to get all the players together to play their games.
Alrighty. Well, I think that pretty much wraps up the intro. Do you have anything else that you want to talk about before we get into
I
this?
actually just want to give all the new viewers one quick rundown of who we're going to have
Oh
playing.
yeah, of
Because
course.
this is the round of 16, we have too many games to probably cast all of them tonight. Though if we obviously get lots of viewers, we'll do our best to get as many in as possible. And so I'm just going to kind of let people know all of the players that we have, but then each round and who's going to be playing will be a little bit of a surprise. We're going to let you guys kind of enjoy that as it unravels. So in the round of 16, we had Complexity Ganzi go against STS Zephos. We also had Heaven's Light go against Clash Shu. Vile Illusion played against, what is Sasquatch's team? I'm trying to remember that one
Oh
now.
god, I can't remember.
Convergence Gaming,
Yeah,
CVG
that's right.
Sasquatch. There we go. We had Complexity Gauser play against, what was Fitzy here's as well?
If you see here. Oh, I'm trying to remember here.
Also Convergence Gaming. Sorry, Convergence Gaming. Um,
Oh.
I'm reading this off of the bracket thing that we have through Zeek.com, and so all of their names are actually a little bit different on here. But then moving into the other side of the bracket, we had Startail Rainbow playing against Puck. We had T-Gun, who is
Just I don't know if he's on a team.
Gosu. It's Gosu. We have It's
Okay.
Gosu's T-Gun playing against
Yeah, that's right.
Area 51's Gaming's Sarovati. We have IS Axlab, formerly of Team EG, playing against Lucky Fool, who is from NRG. And finally, we have Gosu Vibe against NMX Masa. So those are the player lists you're going to be able to be looking forward to in just a moment. And
Yeah.
unless you have anything to add, Paul, I think that we can hop into game number one.
Oh, it's just the only thing that I wanted to add was that everybody, like all of those players, have just been so nice to us and so willing to work with everything that we've been doing. They've just been so helpful in getting games scheduled and getting them in on time. So just shout out to you players and good luck and have fun.